Hola amigos, bien o no, y saludos desde Medellín y hoy otro parágrafo para nosotros practicar nuestra leyendo y pronunciación. Hoy es un parte con este libro maravilloso que en inglés es Wildwood, A Journey Through Trees, un camino con árboles, a Roger Deakin. Un libro fascinante, muchas cosas distintas, ese es solo un parte. El tema de esta es una cosa muy poco raro, coppicing. Coppicing es un, como dices, un método de agricultura, especialmente con el, cómo manejar árboles en una finca que estamos utilizando en Inglaterra, como dice aquí, 6.000 años o más. Pero eso no importa, en verdad. Eso es solo para demostrar que también hoy tenemos muchos nuevos palabras, nuevos sonidos para practicar y para demostrar cómo puede leer en voz alta con mucha expresión, emoción y practicar en esta forma, más fluido. Listo. Okay, so hello again. Here we are. Now day 4 of our process. Today I've just picked randomly something I was reading today. It's a really excellent book called Wildwood, A Journey Through Trees by Roger Deakin. And in this book, amongst many other things, he talks about coppicing. And coppicing is it's an agricultural practice. So if you have a farm, how you look after the trees to help them grow and live for longer, really. So different parts of the year you cut the trees down very close to the ground and then more shoots grow back up, and you can repeat this for a very, very long time. As he's going to explain in this paragraph here, it's been an agricultural practice in England. They can date back at least 6,000 years. So yeah, something very special for there. So not to worry too much about that as a technique. We're not teaching you agriculture, but this is going to help us to use some new words, new sounds. Again, helps the voice practice something a little bit different. And see, we can still do this with a nice, expressive, fluid tone. Okay, so I'll read this one through. Follow along, see how we go. The art of coppicing goes back at least 6,000 years in Britain to the Sweet Track in the Somerset Levels, a Neolithic wooden walking track over a mile long, running across wet or flooded peat to link what was then the island of Westhay to Shapwick Birtle, a ridge of higher ground. Poles of ash, oak and lime were cut down, transported to the levels and pegged together in a sophisticated piece of early engineering in the winter or early spring of 3807 or 3806 BC. Close examination of the widths of the tree rings in the wood makes such historical accuracy possible. So there we go. An archaeological relic, some what would now be nearly 6,000 years old, that they discovered in a very remote part of England, which proves that we've been managing trees in this way for all those years. But if you get a chance, I highly recommend his book. It has a very interesting way of describing England through its trees, its woodlands, which is part of the landscape that's quite different to other parts of Europe. So there we go, I recommend that. So I hope you enjoy this one. As before, déjame saber en los comentarios. Have a go, practice it out. There might be some unusual words here to look up, but with this, there's some interesting sounds as well to practice. See how you get on. I'm from Medellin for now. Cheerio.